our systems are pretty much made up the same way. So they're a multi-chamber system, reinforced with steel inside, which gets fusion welded in the factory, so that steel never sees the light of day again. What this does, it gives it extra strength and allows us to use it in bushfire prone zones, etc., up to BAL 29. This is our typical awning and casement window. Awning windows in from the top, casement windows in from the side. We also use this to show people the different types of obscure glass. We've got Casement, white translucent, spots within the bottom, which are the typical ones that people use. All of our windows are in a uPVC frame, which is inert, which makes it energy efficient, so you don't get that energy transfer through the frame. They're resistant to salt water, and they're completely maintenance free. There's no sort of upkeep with this type of window. This is a standard sliding window with a fixed slider on one side. It is still a fully sealed system with seals all the way around, double seals in here, interlock seals. Very easy to screen. Can be done in a number of setups. You can go from 2 openers in the middle, 1 at each end, or both opening from either side. Very good for ventilation. It's still made in our energy efficient uPVC frames. This is a tilt and turn window, which is a German innovation, which operates in 2 different ways. So you can open it, inwards, like a door almost, which makes it very easy to clean and for heaps of ventilation. Screens fit to the outside, but you can also have it in the tilt position by putting the handle up, and it just tilts in at the top. Great for bathrooms and things like that, so you can just have ventilation coming in with the screen on the outside. This is done in our Oyster cream frame. Same system, all uPVC, energy efficient frames. This one also has an integral blind fitted inside. This one's in the pleated system. Can be retrofitted because the power actually comes from the actuator. You just charge this part up, sits on the glass and drives the blind up and down. These come in a range of colours, blackout. You can also have them in Venetian style, so you can just tilt them, put them back wherever you need to. Silver handle fitted to this one. Handles can be white, silver, black, all with key locks. All high security. Double gasket seals, so there's a seal on the sash and on the frame, which means when you do close it and lock it all up, it's a fully sealing system. Here's one of our French doors. We have a master sash and a slave sash, which can be on either side. These colonial bars are actually inside the double glazing, which makes it really easy to clean. So you've only got sort of single panes either side to do that. The door has a multi-point lock system that runs from top to bottom, and then you can release the slave sash when you'd like to bring in large pieces of furniture in and out. This particular one has a low aluminium threshold, so you can keep the threshold nice and low to prevent trip hazards. And it's golden oak outside and white inside. So what we have here is, again, is an awning and a casement window, but these are set up to take insect screens. So what we use is a truth winder system, which is from the States. The screens are fitted internally, but you can still operate the window the same as you would any other casement. The screens are also still easily removable for cleaning, but you can still get maximum airflow through that window. Awning system, which opens out from the bottom on a scissor arm. This just allows, like most people, especially in Queensland, they need insect screens. So this is our take on a stable door. So it operates like any other hinge door system. Still got our multi-point lock system in it for security. But we put a lot of these in people's laundries, so you have the option of ventilating the laundry without unlocking the door. This could be a security screen. This is the Flyscreen as it is, but you could also just have it on the vent on the top. This is another configuration of a sliding window. People will do this a lot for serveries in their kitchen. You can have a Flyscreen on the outside that's easily removable, passing things out, things like that. Still seals exactly the same way as the original slider. Lots of houses have windows that are high up, hard to reach. we have a motorised system for opening and closing windows that people can't get to. This one is hardwired, which are normally done when you're building a house. We have another version here that's battery operated. You obviously have to then get up to change the batteries when necessary. They can have different lengths of stroke, 300, 200 down to 100 mil. Good for letting hot air out on the hot days that can get strapped upstairs in your house. So this entire wall, we've installed switchable glass, which is great when you've got sort of private areas, bathrooms where you may have a good view that you want to look at, but then other times you want privacy. And it uses electricity to make the glass appear clear, and then when you want it obscure, you just turn the power off and it goes back to obscure. So we also do a range of sliding doors, stackers, single sliders, or 4-panel doors. This one is done in a golden oak finish, which is high weather formulation like everything in our range, which is completely UV stable. This 3-panel stacker has 2 sliding panels and a fixed panel at the back, so you get a decent size 2/3 of your opening for your overall size of your door.